Clean more cars better and less tunnel space with Sonny's Light Touch Spider Wrap. It features 2 wraparound washers mounted to the entrance and exit of a front-to-back half-moon mitter. The Spider Wrap combines 2 sets of wraparound washers at offset cleaning angles that work in unison to clean the front, rear, and sides of the vehicle. At the same time, the front-to-back mitter cleans all horizontal surfaces. Built using Sonny's 4x6-inch Quad-X foundation frame technology, Spyders provide the ability to mount additional components, including side washers and tire brushes, to elevate cleaning capacity without increasing tunnel length. Delivered pre-plumbed with 2 foaming applicators powered by dual G57 pump stations, this unit comes standard with adjustable pressure settings and full retract capability. The included Permacolor cloth can be substituted with NeoGlide foam or Sonny's High Loft Ultra Soft exclusive micro clean material to mix wash media for improved cleaning on all types of vehicle surfaces. Safe, reliable, high-performance vehicle wash technology. Visit sonnysdirect.com for details. Stay tuned for an in-depth overview of this product with Anthony Analetto, Chief Operations Officer for Sonny's, the car wash factory.
Hey, welcome to Sonny's, the car wash factory. Now we're going to take about probably 5 or 10 minutes and talk about a real cool piece of equipment that we have developed over the last couple of years. It's called the Spider Wraparound. This is a combination of about 4 or 5 different pieces of equipment. It's about as much cleaning as you can put in 30 feet in any car wash tunnel. It's designed with all special features, so it's gentle in both directions, and we're going to review some of those features today. At the very beginning of the unit, what you see here is a set of wraparounds. On the Spider Wraparound, we have a reverse set of wraparounds that are designed to wash the car as it comes into the machine. On the top, the most important part about the reverse wrap is that the bearings are a little bit closer together than they are on the exit end. And that makes the brush real friendly just based on how the brushes move away from the car as it comes into the car wash. On this side here, we can fit up a wraparound with either regular Permacolor cloth, NeoGlide, or a Sonny's exclusive microclean. Depending on what other items you have in the car wash for cleaning, whether you're in a rural or a city environment, it will determine what type of wash material you want to put on your unit. Each one of the units come fully loaded with soap applicators, retract systems, fresh water. They're already on board. They've got our double tapered roller bearings, spring-loaded shock absorbers. The wraparound is just like all our other wraps, but it's part of this foundation frame that makes up the Spider. We'll move in a little bit further. We'll talk about the mitter. This is a 901 mitter that is a front-to-back mitter with a 72-inch wide basket. And the basket's all one piece. And the cloth in the very center is close together. As it shakes front to back, it stays together and washes the top of the big SUVs without separating and leaving what we call a skunk stripe above the top of the vehicle. This is real important to have, especially if it's the only mitter in the car wash, whether you're buying a 901 by itself or not. But as the foundation frame, it's our best cleaning mitter, and it's probably the one that does the best work as far as cleaning the car. The next neat feature of the Spider is the addition of a tire brush in the foundation frame. This tire brush frame can handle a tire brush, poodle brush, or ninja brush. It's mounted to the cross beam here that's part of the foundation frame. It supports the brush on both sides. It allows us to pre-plumb the unit across the frame up and over the top into the back room. It also allows us to add the addition of a TBG SFB 18 rocker brush. We could put one, or if we want even, we could put 2 of them, one on the other end of this tire brush, to get real extra cleaning on the bottom of the vehicles and the rocker panels and wheels that are hard to clean, especially in the rural areas. This makes it real neat, nice tight application where we get wraparound in the front, tire brush or poodle brush with a rocker brush cleaning the bottom of the car, the mitter doing the top as we go through the wash. And then as we move down forward, we'll show you the exit end wraparound, which is a little bit different than the entrance one, and how it mounts to the frame and how it's all pre-plumbed as well. Let's take a look at that side. Last part of the Spider is our exit end wraparound. The exit end wraparound looks the same. It's a little bit different in some subtle areas, especially the width of the bearing mounts on the back frame. The little bit of a change in the bearing mounts makes each brush as friendly as the other one, but one focusing more on the grill, one focusing more on the back of the car. So you get the super friendly service of the wraparounds, but with more concentration in different cleaning areas. On this one here, we have NeoGlide on the exit end. Again, we've talked about it all the time. It's important to mix up the different types of cleaning properties as you go through the car wash. So on this one piece of equipment, we've got micro clean on the front wraps, some cloth on the very bottom, micro clean on the emitter. We've got NeoGlide on the exit end wraparounds, and on the bottom between the tire brush or poodle brush and the rocker brush, we've got bristle. So on this one area of 25 feet or 30 feet, we're cleaning the car, the top once, the sides 3 times, the wheels once. We've applied detergent and lubricating soap through the pre-installed manifolds, water and soap here, same at the other end. And we're doing a great job of getting the car probably 90% clean in this first 25 feet. We've saved conveyor space. We've utilized our chemistry together by applying it in the same area. So we get the real big benefits of doing it all at one time in this one small compact area. As you would know now, there's a lot of support equipment that goes along with this. In the back room, we'll review a lot of the support equipment so you can see what it takes to actually run a piece of equipment this size. Let's take a look. All right, here we are in the back room. A lot of support equipment goes into the Spider Wraparound. One of the ones we just finished talking about was the chemistry. Each wraparound comes with a foaming application system. Because it's a Spider, we put 2 pumps, 1 tank, 1 hydrominder, and 2 separately controlled manifolds so we can put the soap on in 2 different spots. This is a standard equipment. It's included with the wraparounds. It's what you need to keep the wraps lubricated so they're friendly on the car as you wash them through. The next item is the power packs. Each one of the wraparounds are hydraulically driven. We recommend and we supply with them a 7.5 horsepower power pack with 2 flow control valves. Each flow control valve runs each brush independently. So we've got 1 for the first set and 1 for the second set doing exactly the same thing. Okay? On the tire brush, if it was just a tire brush alone, we would put a 5 horsepower single flow power pack. If you're going to add it right now or thinking about it later, the better choice would be a 7.5 2 flow power pack so that you can run 1 flow for the tire brush and 1 flow for the rocker brush itself. The 7.5 horsepower power pack has a little more volume in gallons per minute than does the 5, and that's what we need to run those 2 pieces of equipment. And again, that works real well, and it's a must-have to run the unit itself. As we come down further in the tunnel, each one of our units requires some water. So every unit comes with the solenoid valve. The wraparound, number 1 and number 2, have solenoid valves to run water to them, and same with the emitter number 1. So we've got water valves. Here they're mounted to one of our water manifolds, and they're solenoid valve controlled, so the computer's going to turn them on and off as the car goes through when they are at the right point to get the water. After the solenoid valves, we've also got some air controls. Each wraparound comes with 2 MAC 4-way solenoid valves, 1 for each brush. We've got the first set of wraparounds up here. We've got driver side, passenger side, and then the second set, driver and passenger side. And each one's individually controlled. Pressure here for the retract pressure, and then another regulator here going to the back side of the cylinder to give us a little bit of control air pressure as we wash the cars. The faster we go, the more air pressure we may put on the back side of that cylinder. And each one's individual, so you can, if you have enough computer functions, set it up so that you can retract just the driver's side. If you had a broken power antenna or a piece of loose molding where you didn't want the brush to run on that side of the car, instead of making the whole car lose its wash process, you can retract just one side at a time by having the 4 valves. And down on the bottom here, we've got the tire brush retract. Again, same thing. We might have a specialty set of wheels, a set of spinners, something that you don't want to run the brush on or the customer doesn't want you to run the brush on. Again, you fire that retract from your computer, you'll retract this brush right off the car, and you'll have a nice safe wash process and give the customer what you want. And that's it for controls in the back room here for the Spider. Again, a big piece of equipment, has some work to do in the back room to make it run right, but the more cleaning you can get in any one space.